What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Vixen Tribute Podcast. I am your host, Keve Blayton. I'm sitting here with the legendary, iconic, beautiful fitness queen, video vixen, model, Black Men Magazine poster girl, Lisa Marie.
Hey!
How you doing?
I'm doing fabulous.
Long time coming.
I know.
We tried this before. We did the Instagram Live thing. Now we in the big leagues.
Because that's what we do.
I'm so happy to have you here.
I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy for you.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot wait. You're
It's
doing
gonna grow.
amazing things.
It's
And
gonna
I'm
grow.
so excited. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're doing amazing things as well.
Uh-huh.
We're going to get into a little bit of all of that. She got a story.
Mm-hmm.
So where do we begin? Where does Lisa Marie come from?
Ooh, Lisa Marie, the name. Actually, guys, I started that trend, okay? I just want to say that. I started the first name, middle name trend. Look back to see, before me, there was no first name, middle name. So basically, my sister gave me that name because she always loved my name, and she said, you know, be proud. It's a beautiful name. So when we first started modeling, me and my sister actually, she took me to this agency, and she was like, okay, we're going to use Lisa Marie. And I was like, okay, cool. And that was just the beginning. You know, I wasn't really just into it yet. Just started getting my feet wet. And then it really, really, really stuck when I found myself just surrounded by Lisas.
Right.
And so I wanted my name to stand out. I wanted to stand out. I wanted to also be able to be like, okay, they're talking about me. Let's
True.
do this, right? So, so then I was like, let's just go with Lisa Marie, just what my sister
It makes sense.
started.
And you're the only video vixen named Lisa Marie.
That's
There's
right.
Not no other one.
Nope.
And if they are, well,
We don't know who they are.
they're not memorable. So where are you from for people who don't know?
Okay, so my background, my blood, nationality, Puerto Rican, to the
Okay.
death of me. But I was born in Florida, of course, and we had spoken about this before. I was actually born in Coral Springs,
Okay.
Fort Lauderdale, Coral Springs. But I used to just always say I'm from Miami because
Right.
Coral Springs, they'll be like, what, where, who? So you say Miami and everyone's excited about it.
Exactly.
So, yeah, so I'm Puerto Rican of nationality, of course, but I am from Florida.
So with you being born in Coral Springs, what was it like growing up in Coral Springs?
Oh my gosh. This is why I struggle a lot with, of course, people know me for Coral Springs is very quiet, very white picket fence, very go to school, go home. It's your, very family oriented, quiet. So I always struggled with that. That's where I would always go back home. But then, of course, when you would go out and do
Right.
the music videos and do everything, it was like Miami, the limelight, the big time, the money, the jewelry, this. But it's like every time I would go home, it was just...
It's a different world.
Yeah. And it's basically me in a nutshell. As you see, I love to I always go back to my humble, quiet little space.
We all need that.
Yeah.
To get away from the noise. So what was high school like for Lisa Marie? Were you like popular in high school?
Oh, gosh. So I dated this guy who he was 2 grades higher than me, of course. So I think I was in 8th grade and he was like in 10th grade.
Okay.
So he basically brought me into high school, and he was like the most popular boy in our high school or whatever. So he was Puerto Rican as well. So I was shy. I was always shy. I've been shy my whole entire life. I like for you to be like, I like for you to know I'm here, but at the same time, just let me be. But yeah, he brought me in. It was like he was the hottie and who's this girl, and it was just
Right.
always who's that girl, who's that girl, who's that girl. Not to try to be like I'm that girl, but I am that girl. But it was always that in school. But high school was, quiet for me. I was very studious. My mom didn't let me out.
Okay, strict parents.
Strict parents. I didn't go anywhere. I wasn't allowed to go on dates. If I was going to see my boyfriend then, it was like, come to my house, see me there. But it wasn't, let's go to a party, let's go on a date, let's go here. I was not allowed out the house until
Wow.
18 years old.
So your parents were shielding you from a lot of things. But you have parents like that. Once we hit that certain age, it's like, I'm about to show y'all.
That's
You ain't
exactly what
stopping nothing
happened.
now. Ain't nothing getting stopped now. I'm about to show y'all what the business is.
That's exactly what happened.
For
Exactly.
real.
Yep.
So you look like you could throw down. I
Which-
see you working out. I see you lifting. Lisa Marie ever had a fight?
Man, I've been fighting all the. No, you know what it was too. Again, I was locked up in the house, and it's just a part of me. But in Miami, you gotta know how to fight.
You do.
You gotta know how to fight. Like girls would come at you, and you had no other choice. So I do know how to fight.
All right now. Y'all
And I
here.
was always fighting in Miami, like bad. Like it was bad. Yeah. So there was one time. Did I tell you about this?
I'm listening.
A club called Club Bed, and I was dating some basketball player. We'll get into that. And basically, he got me into a fight with this girl, and she came at me. So I'm not the starter. Like I don't like to start.
Okay.
I don't like to talk crap. Again, I'm quiet. I'm shy. I'm humble. But I knew she was coming at me, and I was like, okay, let her just come. Let her just come. I'm not making no moves. This is what I teach my daughter. Don't make no moves until they're coming at you.
Right.
So it was a big club. It was a big club. Like everybody was there. And she started throwing hands. So I had to throw hands. They turned on the lights. My skirt went up. Panties everywhere. Everybody was watching. They talked about it for a while. But yeah, I know how to fight.
I know that's right. We love a pretty girl who can fight. 'Cause, you know, they got some pretty girls get underestimated because, you know, you're cute, you care about how you look, so they think, okay, she ain't about nothing. We gonna squash her.
We about that life in here in Florida.
Definitely got to be about that life.
We about it.
The video vixens, I know some video vixens that throw down. She's one.
Oh, there's a lot. I can't wait till you
Yes.
get them on this podcast.
Now we gonna dive right in it.
Let's go.
Where were you and how did you get discovered?
Oh, again. Okay, so this all goes back to my mom just keeping me in the house. So once 18 hit, I don't even know how old I was exactly, but once 18 hit, I was in them streets. I'm sorry. I was a good girl, but I was in them streets. So I was out in a club. I can't remember if it was Privé or Opium, but it was upstairs. I was with my girlfriend.
Okay.
I think I even had some stunner shades on. I had sunglasses because that was the style back then in Miami.
Okay, now.
So yeah, I was standing there with my girlfriend, and Pharrell from the Neptunes comes up to me, and at the time I had no clue who he was. That's so sad.
That's impossible.
I swear.
That's impossible.
I had no clue. I was just like, what do you want? Like, I was like this, because I'm always like that. But literally, I was like, what do you want? So, yeah, he approached me, was talking to me. And the only way I knew who he was like, do you know who Justin Timberlake is? I was like, of course I do. Like, yes. And he was like, well, basically, I produced some of his music. And I was like, oh, okay. Still didn't care. I've always been like that. I still didn't care. I was like, okay, cool. So I guess he was trying to throw, I don't know if he was trying to throw that line at me, but he was like, I just started this group called The Clips, and we're going to shoot a music video in Virginia Beach.
All right.
And he was like, I would love for you to come. Are you interested? And I was like, of course. And it was weird. I actually believed him. Like, I normally don't believe people, but I was like, he's about it. He's going to do it. So, yeah, Pharrell discovered me from the Neptunes.
So what was it like after that interaction with him? Your friends probably looking at you like, "Hey, you about to be on." Like,
No.
What was that like?
No, nobody really had a clue. I was back then, again, I was quiet, just like I am now. Like, nobody really knows about what we're doing right now. So, no, like, she didn't have a clue. I didn't have a clue. I had no clue.
So you just treated it like, okay, I talked to him, back to my life, whatever.
Yeah.
And then your phone rings one day. Take me through the phone call.
Basically, he tried to do very businesslike. Just, gave me the itinerary, just told me what was going to happen. I want to say that Diane, the director, somebody
Rest in peace to Diane.
Yes, the music video director. Somebody reached out to me. I don't know if it was her. I don't know who it was, but they set up the whole call. They set up everything. They did everything, my flights, where I was going to stay at. He was very business, very professional. I don't even know if I spoke to him then. I want to say I didn't. I think it was more so like, hey, let's do it, and that was it. Yeah.
And then everyone else pretty much filled in what the rest of the thing was. Okay, so you get the call, you fly to Virginia Beach, you're on this music video set, you walk in. What is it like walking into this set?
Oh my gosh. Nostalgic, honestly. People everywhere, cameras everywhere, just I don't know. It was just especially Virginia Beach. Virginia Beach is dope. It's cool. It's a great ambiance, great group of people. So it was just everybody everywhere, beautiful people. It was actually gorgeous people. Nikki was on there. Nika.
Yeah.
You gotta edit that.
Nika, we got you.
Nika was there. Some other people. So it was just, and it was beautiful. Back then it was when they used the blue lights in the music videos. So it was like the blue lights. It was a nightclub. Just a cool vibe, just a professional vibe. Thank God, by the grace of God, because God has always been there, always covering me. It was a professional setting. It was nothing crazy. Nobody coming up to you, nobody bothering you, because Pharrell had a bodyguard, which I was friends with the whole entire time.
Okay.
So he was there taking care of stuff. So yeah, professional, completely professional.
So for y'all who don't know, we're talking about the Clips When the Last Time video. She was pretty much the breakout star of the video. She was the lead girl. So there's an infamous dress you wear in this video.
Yes.
Which is actually a T-shirt.
Yes.
Everyone talks about this T-shirt. I get DMs a lot on the Vixen Tribute Instagram page. Who's the girl in this video with the Virginia dress? The girl in the Virginia dress. That's all people say. If they don't know her name, she's the girl in the Virginia dress. Talk us through that look. How did that look come about?
So pretty much a lot of the times it was different. So this one, of course, let's talk about the different video sets. There's video sets where you have your fashion people that come and they dress you, they pick out the clothes, the makeup artists. This wasn't more so like that because it was Virginia Beach. It was the Clips just starting. So basically there was no clothes. I don't even remember if I did my own makeup. No, my makeup was done. So there was a makeup artist, there was somebody who did hair, but there was really nobody to dress you. It was just, I think the whole entire set, everybody's clothes were just cute little clothes. So I think they were just trying to wing it. And this Virginia Beach shirt just happened to be there, which is awesome because it has to do with the Clips. And Khalees, out of nowhere, she's just like, here, let me do it. Let me make your dress. Let me just put on the T-shirt. And while we're on set, this girl put on, which is what Bianca does. And Bianca did. I don't know how she does it. I don't know how she did it, but she just started tying it on set. And it was like tie. And that was it. And then start doing the scene. So
she's making this shirt dress on you in front of everyone. Everyone's just watching her do this work her magic. That's crazy that they came about like that. And not too many people can say that Khalees styled them for a music video, and she has impeccable style. Very much a fashion icon. So that's actually great to hear. So you do this, Khalees dresses you. Now it's showtime. What's going through your mind as the director is about to say action and you about to actually get into gear?
Wow. I was like, this is it. And as soon as Pharrell, actually, we didn't even start filming. And Pharrell looks at me and he goes, "Are you ready?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm ready." No, are you ready for this to be gigantic? Like, you are about to be put on, like you're about to be huge. Like, are you ready to be famous, basically? He's just telling me, and I'm like, yeah, I guess I'm ready. I don't know. And so yeah, it was just that moment, and then we started filming, and I think that moment was when I realized, okay, like, this is a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
This is about to be a big deal, and that's when I think it all clicked.
So were you nervous?
No.
So you were not nervous at all? Because, on the video set, everyone's watching you. Like, all eyes are on you. Like, you're just like, okay. You just pretty much like, okay, I got this. We about to go.
I think I was just made for it. It was just part of my destiny, part of my plan, God's plan.
God's plan, the T-shirt, God's plan. I wore this just for her.
Of course. That's how strong in your faith you have to be that they wear shirts like this when they're coming around you. So just part of God's plan. And that's always, that's what I tell you. That's what I tell Bianca. That's what I tell everybody. It's just when you're chosen, when it's your part, when it's your assignment, when you're supposed to be there, This is just part of who you are. You just have this peace. You're just okay. You're not nervous. I was never nervous.
Right.
I don't think I've ever been nervous in any of that. I think there was one time we can talk about it if we want to talk about it, but other than that, no. That's how you know you are where you're supposed to be.
And it's good not to have that, I guess, stage fright. Because there are some people who have to, like, take drinks just to calm their nerves.
Correct.
Just to go through it.
Drugs.
And the fact that you didn't have to do anything, you just, lights, camera, action, I'm about to kill it. That was great. Talk us through the girls on the set, because I've heard a story where someone wanted to feel your breasts because how perfect they were.
Nika. Back then, I didn't care. Back then, I was just like, okay. Like, because, of course, that was like everyone started getting their implants, and it was just like a thing. So that's another thing. I'm pretty sure you get a lot of DMs. Who's the girl with the big boobs? I'm like, oh, my God, can we not do this anymore?
Yep. Recently, I did.
So, I mean, I didn't care back then, I guess. I was my little wild side where I was just like, oh, it's fine, yeah. As long as it wasn't a man.
Right.
It was just
Except
girls. Yes, you're okay.
So that was great, because when I heard that story, I'm like, you know what? Her boobs are like a star of the video in their own right. It's like you can't help but to see them. They're there. So I can see someone wanting to like just touch to see what they feel like.
Oh my gosh.
Like they were the bomb.
That scene.
Thebomb.com.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So you jump back into the video scene again. So that was 2002 Clips Won the Last Time video. Now we dive into another video. I butchered this man's name. I'm so sorry. I think it's Elvis Crespo.
No, you're not butchering.
That's
his name.
right?
Correct.
Okay, so she did this Spanish video, Elvis Crespo.
Yes.
The name of the video, you take it away.
I don't even remember what the name of it was.
It's hard.
Isn't it something about a drink?
It's a Spanish name.
You know it. I don't know it.
I don't know the name.
I don't either.
It's like La Cerva.
La cerveza.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
See, I knew it was something about alcohol. His La cerveza, it means the beer.
Okay, so that's the video.
Yeah. Yes.
Which was like a huge pool party, kind of like.
In Miami.
So how was that video like for you?
That's when I started getting a little bit of a big head. So I was like, who are these girls? Like, what are we doing? Oh my gosh. Lord help me. Thank God God was with me. Anyways, because that was after, the Clips video was already out. It was on, oh my gosh. It was on, like, everyone remembers we would sit before school, or these people would be in high school, or before you would go to college, or before you were going anywhere. You would sit in front of the TV and watch all these videos, or late night.
And that's the only time you could catch it. You had to be home to catch it.
Correct. But they would play this Clips video over and over and over and
But
over.
don't that feel good being in a heavy rotator?
Yeah.
Because they have the videos where you're in there and it's like they may play for like a week or two, then it's gone.
Then it's gone.
But now you're in a video that's constantly being played and you're getting seen.
Constantly.
So that's only making you more of a star. Because now I'm in a big video.
Right. It's crazy because Pharrell called it. Everything that Pharrell ever said, touches anything, becomes just huge.
It's huge.
But yeah, so at that moment when I was filming the Elvis video, I was like, I'm iconic. I didn't think I was an icon, but I was like, I'm that girl. Like, who are these peasants around me? That's exactly what happened. I was like, get me off the set, but I was just trying to make my money. So I was like, just make your money, girl, and be out. But it was a good experience just to see another music video and see what it was like.
And to do a Spanish one because that's like your field.
Yeah.
So that's good to have that diverse resume when it comes
Correct.
to videos. You don't want to just be in one specific genre when you could dive into some other ones. So that was good.
Agreed.
That was a nice video as well. Sunny, pool, everyone's drinking, everyone's dancing. You little some little salsa dancing in there. So like I feel like that was you was at home in that video.
Yeah, for sure.
You was in homeland with that one. Then you decide to do, I want to know how you got casted for this one.
Which one?
Tank, Let Me Live. Because
Oh my
it was
gosh.
like 200 of y'all in that video. Everyone is in there.
You know, I can't remember how that one was casted. I think for the most part, which is terrible to say, but for the most part, after you had an iconic like role, people would just, I want this girl, I want that girl. Diane did that a lot, the director. So that was just the common thing to do. It was like, they already had visions. Like the rapper, the artist, they would come to the director and just say, hey, like, I want to do this. I want this look. I want this. So they already have somebody in mind. So it's like quick and easy. Just put the puzzle pieces together. So they would just, bring the girls in or whatever. So for the most part, I want to say, I don't think I was really casted, but they would always make us walk, but I would not walk and stand in line. It was crazy. I wouldn't even stand in line. They would just be like, go in that door, cast for it. So I want to say, I guess I cast it in that manner, but as you see, we all got picked. So
Right. So it's like y'all were already pre-planned to be in that video.
yes,
You just had to go show face.
that's it. That's all we ever had to do after you had a big role. And I think there was only one lead girl in that video. She was in the car next to Tank, and other than
It was so many of y'all.
it was so many.
What I like about it, the fact that it was so many of you guys, they filmed it to where you all was seen throughout the entire video.
Correct.
So it's not like you're in 2 seconds and we don't see you no more. You're through the whole video.
Correct.
Because you're dancing on the stairs. You're at the beginning of the club in the line.
Correct.
You're in a group when everyone's around Manny Fresh and everybody. It's like you're all through the video.
Yeah.
So how was that set like? Being there, Tank is this huge R&B star. Manny Fresh is there. It's like all the ethnicity models are there pretty much.
It was cool. It was good. It was just a lot going on. Like you said,
Yeah.
there was just so many girls, a lot going on. You don't know where to go. But that was the set that I actually met Tank. And so that was great because I loved the professional artists. They were just, hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. Knew you by name. So
Right.
that was the good part because I got to meet Tank. And of course, we still are friends till this day.
Yeah.
But it was just chaotic. It was just a lot of people, a lot of scenes. It was just like here, there, here, there. So it was just pretty chaotic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you have a good head on your shoulders about it because, there are some girls who don't like to do videos if other girls are going to be in them because they want the spotlight for themselves.
Correct.
So the fact that you can be a team player and you can play along with everyone, that shows a good character in you.
Yes, I agree. For some odd reason, again, I knew that one was a good role to be in. So I was like, let me just stick with
I
it.
feel like it was because it's so many. You, Kia Samuels, Chanel Scott, Jessica Cartwright. Oh my God, Tamara McGill. Like it's so many of y'all in that video.
Sincerely
is in that video. It's so many, and it's more than that.
It was a ton.
It's too many to name. It was
I
a lot of
know,
y'all, but
I
they
know.
split that camera time up very good.
Yes, shout out to Tank. He got all those girls in there.
Yeah,
That was big.
that was a good one. That video looked like a nice party as well.
It was.
You got to thank for party videos. When the last time a party? The Elvis Crespo, that's a party going on. Tank, that's a party going. Every music video setting is a party. So I'm like, okay, yeah, she's
It's Miami.
she's a true party girl.
Miami. That's
True
the thing.
party girl.
That's what we were known for back then in Miami. It was terrible.
You are the video queen for party videos.
It was true. It was true. I admit.
So, being that that's your first year doing videos, you knock out 3. What's life like in 2002 after you knocking these videos out?
So I think for the most part, it had not hit yet. It was like, okay, just got my feet wet. I'm all over the TVs. Like, okay, I'm that girl. So it wasn't quite yet where it was like, wow, because you know which video was wow after that. So after Shake Your Tail Feathers we'll get into that, but sorry, I don't mean to take it there. So it was just basically like, I was like, okay, yeah, I got this role. I'm cool. I was still kind of back and forth with school. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know if I wanted to, pursue this acting / model / so I was just, confused.
So being that you were back and forth with school, what was the career path before Pharrell kind of beelined into your life?
I was actually in school for nursing, so medical field was always my thing. So I come from a background of just education. My mom was a teacher, my sister's a teacher, so it was always you got to go to school, which I actually was supposed to be in school, and I would withdraw and I would not go to school, and my mom was paying for my schooling, but God bless her. Thank you,
Their
Mom.
lifestyle.
I'm so sorry. I'm so happy that she actually put that and she had that. Like, imagine if you don't have your mom just like, hey, you need to go to school. You need to go to school. Like, who knows where life would have taken me back then, which route I would have taken because I had no other choice. It was so... Back then I was in school for nursing, but I was playing around, but so thankful. Thank God. that I had that in the
So
background.
nursing was the path, but you were a Hooters girl. Tell us Hooters. What was Lisa Marie doing at Hooters?
Oh my gosh. Well, first of all, I don't even know. I think I just ended up at that job. I know. I ended up at Hooters because it was close to my school. So I was like, let me get a job next to my school so I can go to school, I can work. And that was awful. That was such a bad game plan. That was such a, like, Hooter girls, again, were partiers. We were always just known for that. So it was making money. We were
Right.
making money. I was doing music videos. It was like, just, it was a bad setup. So yeah, I worked for Hooters for 10 years, made great money. That was another, even though it felt like it was not a good plan at the time, now that I think about it, it was a great plan because while I was in there, it was always men coming in telling me I was not going to amount to anything. I was not going to be anything. I was
Haters.
just going to be a pretty girl. I was going to be at Hooters for the rest of my life. You have no idea the fire that like just lit. I was, every time they would say that to me, I'd say, okay, watch this. So again, God's plan.
God's plan.
Everything was always in order for it to just be, okay, no, we're just going to go this way. Not that anything else is not that way, but we're just going to change this up. But yeah, it was harsh. It was hard. Everyone was always like, you're a pretty girl and you're just out in the streets. All you do
It's
is
so
party.
full of it. Excuse my shirt, but I always tell y'all should tell people, kiss my ass, I'm making money. Like, they was hating. Like, ain't no way around. They was hating.
That's what they do to women.
So, but I'm sure them tips was good because you're on MTV, you're on VH1, you're on BET, and videos that's playing, rotating like crazy. And the people coming in the Hooters, so I know the tips are like, you making your video money and the Hooters money.
Correct. I was making so much money, so I was just thankful for that, and that was always my thing. I was
Right.
always, you need a break? 2 seconds.
Go ahead, keep going.
That was always my thing. Make money. So like you said, yes, kiss my butt. I'm making money. Kiss my butt. I'm doing what I need to do. So yeah, I was making money. I was about my business. I was about my money. That's all I ever cared about back then in school, and that was it. But yeah, I had that attitude too. Kiss my butt.
Yeah, I'm sure the money was great. But from what I know, your parents didn't like you working at Hooters.
No.
So this is where I want to see what's this dynamic is like, because they don't want you working at Hooters, but they know that their daughter's in music videos.
It was bad.
So how can you like the videos, but you don't want me to work at Hooters? What was going on with that?
I don't know. I guess my parents have always been super supportive. They're never going to leave my side, even though I'm making some bad choices in their eyes. They've always been super supportive. So they were not happy with it, but they were okay with it. Because I was still, I still lived at home. I was still safe. I was still okay. And I'm pretty sure my mom was praying, because she's a mother who prays. And so I guess, that made her feel like, no worries. She's going to get there. She's going to get there. As long as you're supported, which is huge. You have to support your kids no matter what they do.
Right.
No matter what choices. You can't ever abandon them. So they were supportive. They didn't like it, but they kept pushing me. We're going to change this. We're going to do
Which
something.
it eventually did.
Yeah.
So their prayers paid off. It worked.
Correct.
The daughter made it out.
Correct. Thank God. Thank you, Jesus.
So, 03, I think 03 was like that was a busy one. Black Men Magazine. You're in the Making Good issue of Black Men Magazine for y'all who don't know. You want to go buy that, search it up somewhere online. She's in that issue. What was that like, getting to your first magazine as Black Men?
I think this is when the devil came knocking, which kind of makes me want to like cry about it. So for everybody, like, everyone's always like, wow, you were in magazines, you were in Black Men's Magazine. But this was just another way of like the devil just coming in. So yes, it was a beautiful spread. It was glorious. But for me, as you see, my my attitude just went down. It was just nasty. Just some people were just nasty in the magazine industry, trying to take me down. And then, of course, I don't know, your face is in a magazine, and I feel like everybody was coming for you. At that moment is when everybody everybody started looking for me, wanted to be in my space, wanted to know who I was, wanted to date me, wanted to get to know me. I was set up. There was one time where I was set up by an artist for a magazine shoot. He wanted to do a shoot, which was for a magazine, just to come meet me. Because I asked later on, the editor, I was like, they were like, yeah, that's what they wanted. So this is when the enemy came, the devil came, as soon as those magazines came. So unfortunately, I see those magazines and I'm like, ugh, it brings a bad vibe. But they're beautiful. They're gorgeous.
Beautiful
They're
pictures.
stunning. This is where Bianca had
Great
all
pictures.
over,
Yes.
everywhere. So beautiful pictures, fashion, everything. It was amazing. It was awesome. It was an opportunity. You got paid. And then it came with the you had to do music videos and you had to do magazines. That's how you
to keep your name going.
that's how you established yourself as one of the video vixens. And so yeah, so it was a great moment for me, but at the same time that's just when everything just
Clashed.
boy, look at here.
So with that spread, it's one of my favorites of you. I like
you.
the silver bikini.
Yes.
Robert Fine took your pictures. What was it like working with Robert Fine?
Robert Fine was amazing. He was like one of the angels. He was one of the protectors. And although he was, told to set up some shoots, he was always very professional. Again, for the most part, as you see, I keep saying Pharrell was professional, Tank was professional, Robert was professional. Angels everywhere. So he was amazing. I loved him. He wasn't that type of like weird person.
Right, coming off like a pervert or just doing extra
Absolutely
shit. Yeah.
not. So he was awesome. He's the one that actually got me into Black Men's Magazine for the first time because he believed in me. So yeah, he was one of the people that got me in there.
He
So,
takes amazing pictures too.
great pictures.
Amazing.
Is his website still up or
I
anything?
have no idea.
God, because he had a whole, he had a whole website.
Yeah.
And he shot everybody.
A lot of his work was in Black Men Magazine. He shot a lot of spreads and they were great.
Yeah, agree.
So I'm very much a fan of his work.
Love it.
So you do Black Men for the first time. Now you're in the videos. Now everyone's seeing you in a magazine. And when it comes with the magazines, they have your booking info, where they can, everything is in there. And you're answering questions that's giving people more knowledge of you because now they can figure you out a little bit. So with that being said, your next video comes into play. Huge song. It wins the Grammy Award. It tops the Billboard charts. It's on the Bad Boys 2 soundtrack. It's filmed in Miami. Mega stars. You have Diddy. You have Nelly. You have Murphy Lee. You're in the video. Vita Guerra's in the video.
My
Esther Baxter is in
girl.
the video. Camilla is in the video. All of y'all in this video.
Nicole.
Nicole Riga is in this video. It's star-studded from top to bottom. Everyone who is somebody is in that video.
Correct.
Take us through how you get in the video and the bar scene when you're talking.
I don't remember much of my past because I feel like that was out of safety, just to keep myself sane and safe. And you don't want to remember bad things, but it's funny because that was the pivotal moment for me. I think that's when everything was vibrant. I remember the casting. I remember shooting. I remember everything from then on. So that was actually a casting. So they had you cast, although they knew I was coming because I told, I want to try to see for this. I heard it was going to be a huge music video, who it was. I was like, oh, that's good. That's big. So I was like, I want to do it. So they knew I was coming. So I still casted. Back in the days, it was so funny when we casted for music videos. Do you know what we used to have to do?
Dance.
So terrible. It'll be sometimes directors, I don't even know, the rappers, people's and we would just dance, how they do the 2000s video vixen and reels and how we used to do. That's what we were doing to cast. That was us in front of everybody for 5 seconds, and then that was it. That's how they picked you, from dancing. So for
you have to dance, but you're not even dancing in the video.
No.
You're talking.
Right.
We're going to see if you can dance good so you can see you can talk.
Right. I know. I don't even know. But yeah, I casted for that, did the whole casting, and then on set was actually when they said, hey, can you speak Spanish? So I don't know if it was because I spoke Spanish or because they knew I spoke Spanish, but that's how they were like, you're going to have a talking role. And I'm like, again? It was always me talking, me lip singing, me. And I was like, bet. That's crazy. Like the only talking role, if you go back to any of those music videos, you don't hear many of the girls.
Many of the girls don't really talk in the videos.
No. I got my voice in a music video.
It was a big one. That was one of the biggest videos of that year.
Agree.
And your girl Robin V was in that video too.
Yes.
Yeah,
Agree.
Robin V.
Agree. Oh, can we talk about the fact that, I don't know if we're going to have to cut this out, but that was a Diddy video shoot. Mm-hmm. There was nothing crazy going on. Mm-hmm. Just want to put that out there because, you know, we get heat in regards to Diddy and how could you play, why are you putting there, it's not a flex if you're in a Diddy video. And I'm like, guess what? My relationship with Diddy was completely different from everybody else. Not to take away from
what anyone else went through, but I get that a lot too because sometimes when I'm like ready to post a video appearance that a girl may have done, I'm like, should I post this? But I'm like, why should I have to take away you guys' accomplishment because of someone else's actions?
Amen.
And that's not right.
Amen. And
so
that video shoot was literally just us in a trailer, getting makeup, going on set, doing your role, going back. No funny business, no after parties. And we had to actually come back for a second day.
Wow.
So it wasn't like we were going to a party and then we had to come back for a second day to shoot again. And then that was it. You go home. Nobody was doing no funny business on those sets. Not if I was there.
Right. Mm-hmm. Well, that's good to have your integrity on the video set because I'm sure you've seen some things. Mm-hmm. So, speaking of Diddy, did you ever attend or work a Diddy party?
I did.
And how was that experience?
Again, angels, God, covered, praying mother, pray over your children. Don't stop praying over your children. So that's when I was like besties with Tigger. So if I was going anywhere and Tigger was there, it was going to be bodyguards. It was going to be Tigger. It was going to be him standing in front of me. No matter where I went, I actually went to 2 Diddy parties.
Okay.
One was for New Year's, so we celebrated New Year's in Live, and Diddy was the host. We actually went to his house prior to the Live New Year's party and had dinner. It was me, Tigger, Sky, Mia, Diddy, Kim Porter, his kids, and we sat at a table and had dinner. The chefs came, served us dinner. Then it was like 11:50, and Diddy was like, y'all ready to go? We got to go. I got to host this party. And we all jumped in a line of cars. Cops led us to Live, hosted the party. Like, we literally walked in, and he was like, 10, 9, 8. And we opened up we started the New Year's. Then we went back to the house and had an after party. I saw nothing. Okay. And God is my witness. I saw nothing. Never no funny business. Drake was there. Fabulous was there. Everybody was there. Everybody. There was no, I don't know if there was an after time, after the after party, but I didn't see anything.
All right.
Nothing.
And that's fair to you because, you know, some people may say, oh, she's lying. She saw something. She signed the NDA.
Nope.
Some people may say, you
God
signed
is my
NDA.
witness. You guys know.
Someone.
Y'all know if I speak about God, I am not telling that I'm not lying about nothing. So,
Well, that's good. You had pleasant experiences with certain people in the industry because not everyone has the same story to tell. Correct. So that's great for you in your walk because I'm sure if you did, that could be traumatizing to some people.
Very much.
To carry that with you. Mm-hmm. So that's good you made it out of that as well. Mm-hmm. So next up, you do Black Men Magazine again in 2003. Yes. So that's 2 Black Men spreads in the 1 year, which is crazy. Now this spread, which is, I love the silver bikini with the Robert Fine spread in the first one, but this one, y'all, she like she could be Prince's wife. Like the pictures, like I call her Lisa Marie Rogers Nelson. She looked like she could be married to Prince in these pictures when she did that magazine spread. You have the car spread with you, Ebony Jackson, Sasha Kemp, Keita Shaw. You have your spreads with Sweetie and Shania. And you have your spreads by yourself. You have like the gold bikini on. You have the black bikini with the silver outlines, the black thigh-high boots. The spread was just beautiful. Great. Amazing. You slaughtered that camera. Mm-hmm. Like some people may say, I can't say what I want to say. I got the shirt on.
Yes, that's what we want.
You ate that camera alive. Take me through that experience because that was the 2003 Hills and Curves issue. Gloria Velez is on the cover of that magazine. If y'all want to check that out, Lisa's in there.
Yes.
What was that like shooting that spread?
So actually, really, we shot different spreads at different times, and they just ended up in the same magazine.
Okay.
So one of them was actually shot, yes, back home. And then, of course, that's when Shania was on it, Sweetie was on there. And so we shot that at home. So that was pleasant. That was fun. I love that because they actually put those outfits together for us and they were like amazing. So that's when everything started getting like real professional, real like, wow, like this is after Shake Your Tail Feather, everything was like on point. So that one was fun. But then, of course, the one that was on top of the car, Sasha, that one I got flown out to in California, which it was a pleasant experience, but it turned out to be a very terrible experience. That was when I actually got into my car accident while in California. Almost lost my life, got hit by a car. I was by myself, nobody was there, hospitalized, stitches on my hand. Like the car was bad. I was in the road. It was horrific, but it was a beautiful, beautiful shot. We were supposed to be the cover of the magazine for that spread.
That would have been a fire cover too. That car picture is iconic.
Ebony,
that was a good picture.
Sasha, that's what we were told. That's what we were they flew us out there to put us on the cover. And then, of course, Lisa doesn't get down and dirty. And so I didn't have sex to get on that cover. So the cover was taken away.
Wow.
So I got hit, almost lost my life, didn't have sex, so cover got taken away. And someone else graced the cover. I think it was Gloria, right? Not that Gloria was doing anything, but yeah, that's how that went.
Crazy. It's a shame how some people will put you in a situation to where you have to compromise your morals and your integrity and who you are as a person to play the game. And there are some people who play the game. But sometimes playing the game don't end well. So you refuse to play the game.
Ever.
You get a magazine cover took from you. And then you get in a car wreck and almost lose your life. And now you have to bounce back from this. What was going through your mind after all of that whole experience? Like, were you ready to walk away?
That's my pivotal moment in my career. And again, this is why it's so, you need a plan A, you need a plan B, you need a plan C. You also need your morals, and you have to stick by that. I've always stuck by that. I've always said I'm not going to do anything that I don't want to do because I am not here to have sex with men just to get on covers of magazines and music videos, because you have sex with one, you're going to have sex with all of them.
Right.
And that's just not my thing. So this was a pivotal moment. This was like, it was in my face. Like, hey, you just, got a cover taken away. So is this what it's like? Is this what it's going to have to be? And so that's when I decided, okay, let's just try this out, see how it goes for the next couple of months. If it doesn't go well, then we're going to go back to plan A, which is go back to school. Because again, morals, I'm not having sex with anybody just
as you shouldn't. You shouldn't have to do that for a magazine cover. That's crazy. God bless the people who have done it. But hopefully it worked out well in the end for them, because not every girl made it out good. So
our group made it out well.
Yeah,
our group of girls made it out, and they never did any of that stuff. So we are going to actually have a documentary coming out soon. So stay tuned for that. These are the girls that didn't have to do anything. We stuck to our guns, and those girls got covers. Those girls got everything, and so thankfully they didn't have to do anything. But yes,
be on the lookout for that documentary.
Yes.
And follow the Video Vixen Collective on Instagram. That's the Video Vixen's entire page where they run it themselves. So, yeah, that was good that you stuck to who you were. Because I feel like in that industry, you could get lost and you could walk in one person and you could walk out a whole different, completely creature. Like, I don't know what the hell happened to me, but I'm not who I used to be no more.
Correct, and that's terrible.
So, yeah, it's crazy. So, Black Men Magazine... I'll bring that up later. Yeah, I'll bring it up later. After we finish the last spread you did for them, then I'll bring up what that whole entire experience was.
Please, let's do it.
So let's get into your dating life for a bit. So after Shake Your Tail Feather, 03, 2 Black Men Magazine spreads, 03. What was going on with Lisa Marie in 04? Because 05 was another big one. So was you dating anybody around this time?
Yes, I was actually dating somebody because Yes, let's clear the air. Can we clear the air?
Let's clear it.
I never liked rappers. That wasn't my thing. I didn't date rappers. It just wasn't my thing. I didn't like them. That's why I could separate like this. Like that wasn't my style. So I was actually into the basketball players. So I was dating somebody at the time. Actually, I dated him for 4 years, but yeah, I was dating an NBA player. So yeah, I was doing that. Crazy. I don't even know. It was left and right. Like there was one time where I was out in a club and some girl comes up to me and she's like, "Oh my gosh, there's this basketball player that's been dying to find you." And she's like, "And he said to me, if I find you, I'm going to get a whole Versace shopping spree." She's like, "Please, you've got to be." That was what my life was like in that moment. Like they were coming left and right. They were trying to find me. I couldn't even go anywhere. I remember going to California another time, separate from the magazine. And they're like, Diddy, everywhere I went. It was crazy. It was chaotic. Like not only in my hometown, Miami, now I'm getting on planes and going places and everyone's like, it was just, and people just trying to look for me left and right. Like, and I was dating somebody. So that's another thing that actually helped me too, because I was dating somebody.
What team did he play for?
Well, he was a college basketball player, but no, there was another.
What team? I'm sure everybody want to know.
Wait, no, those are two separate things. So I was dating somebody first college, and then we went to the pros. I took him to the pros. But the other one was a Lakers basketball player. That's who I was dating.
Was it one of the top Laker players?
You know, one of the tall ones. One of the taller ones.
Okay.
Am
Were
I
they
blushing
black?
yet?
Was it a black Lakers player that was a tall one?
He was a black Lakers player, gigantic, one of the tallest, gigantic, you know.
Okay, now.
So I was not into the rappers. Can we clear that air? If I was into the basketball players, I was doing something else while y'all were busy talking about me doing I don't know what. Thank God we got past that.
Right.
Because, yeah.
So, tall Lakers player, gigantic. He's black. Gigantic. He's black.
Probably the tallest of the whole entire NBA.
Insane build. So, how was this relation? How did this even start?
I was walking down South Beach, and here comes this guy, not him, some guy. He's like, "Hey, I have somebody that wants to meet you." I'm telling you, it was crazy back then. I'm sure the girls can also tell you all these stories. Like, they were always just on the hunt. I don't know what it was. It was like video girls and like all these. Anyways, so I'm walking, and this guy approaches me. He's like, "Hey, somebody wants to meet you." He's in the car. He's a very, very famous person. And I'm like, I'm so over it at this point, because that's when I'm just like, okay, fine, let's go. So then I go to the car, and here he comes, puts down the window. I was like,
Jumped out your skin, didn't you?
because I was like, whoa. I was like, "Hey, how are you?" Great, fabulous. Exchange phone numbers, and yeah, we started dating.
What's the most expensive gift you got?
Oh, gosh.
I'm sure you got a lot.
Most expensive gift was, we were in Boston because we decided to go to Boston. I don't even remember what we were doing. And it was freezing out. I forgot a coat. So he bought me a $6,000 fur coat just because it was cold out.
Like it was nothing.
Like it was nothing. It was just one, just there. And the
$6,000 fur coat.
and then it didn't stop. Didn't stop.
Do you still have this $6,000 fur coat?
I still do. I wore it twice. I tell Bianca all the time. I'm like, I'll wear it in New York. I'll wear it here. I told you too. I'm like, I'm bringing my fur coat. I literally, like, I have everything sitting in my closet. That's what happens.
That's just some classic memorabilia, isn't it?
Yes, that's what happens. Ladies, stop settling for purses, fur coats, dumb stuff. They sit in your closet. It all sits in your closet, and you can't even sell it. It's not worth anything.
What was on a scale from 1 to 10, what was doing the do like? How would you rate it?
-1. -1. -1. And that's my thing. I don't care who you are. I don't care what's happening. If you're terrible in bed and you are a -1, I gotta go. To the point where, like, he would be so mad at me because he would call me. He even came to my house and even, like, met my parents. She can't go out. Like, and I was not having it. I didn't care because he was a -1, including the size.
No comment. We gonna move right along, y'all.
I cannot. Gigantic, but a -1. Like, who does that?
Damn.
God wouldn't do that.
God wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that.
God wouldn't do
God
that.
wouldn't do that one. That ain't part of God's plan. That ain't a part of God's plan. God wouldn't do that.
So I don't care who it is. I honestly always been like this. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you have. I don't care what you have to offer me. If I don't like you, I'm not doing it.
All right, I don't blame you.
I'm not doing it.
Wow. Whew. How was that? That was way more than the icebreaker for a dating life. We're gonna move right along.
To the good stuff.
Yeah, okay. 2005.
Yes, please.
Wow. Bobby Valentino, Tell Me video. You, Robin V, Erica Mena, Nefertiti. I butchered that woman's name. She's a beautiful woman with dreads. She did Playboy.
Oh, she was one of my girlfriends back then.
Yes, beautiful in that video. She had the red fishnet looking thing on in the water. Very beautiful.
Stunning.
How was that video like?
Again, thank God. Thank you, Jesus. Every single one of my video sets were so professional. I had my trailer. I sat in my trailer. Whenever your scene was up, you would come out of the trailer. You would film to the point where Wayne was featured, which I had no clue. Again, I had a strict rule, but yeah, to the point where he was out there and he was filming, and I was like, I'm not coming out there. Like, I'm just, anyways, back to, let's reverse. We're not going to go there yet. We'll go there eventually, I promise. So yeah, professional. You shot your scene, went back into the trailer, and that was it. It was amazing. Another amazing video shoot. The girls were great. Yeah.
I remember you did an Instagram post about that specific video and said, like, you guys sat around for a while, but then that rush kicked in, and like everyone's pulling you for all kinds of scenes. We see you in the store. You have like the little curly hair going on. Then we see you in the pool or in the water. Now you wet. Then we see you in the party. Now you got braids. What was going on with the hairstyle?
I don't even know. I don't even know why they did that, but they were pulling me left and right, just like you said. They did my hair. Then out of nowhere, they're like, hey, that's what I mean. Like, you'd be in your trailer and they would pull you. We need her. We need, like, on the little walkie-talkies. It was crazy. We need Lisa Marie. Put her in the water. Literally, it was dark. It was like, I don't even know what time. You couldn't even see anything.
What the hell was in that water either?
I don't even know what was in that water. That's what I would do for that money back then. Anyways, so I was in that water. They wet my hair, and I'm like, what are you guys going to do? And the director was like, don't worry, we'll figure it out. So then I finally shot that scene, and they're like, put braids on her, hurry up.
So you were in hair and makeup throughout that whole day.
Correct.
Pretty much, because the hairstyle's changing constantly.
Mm-hmm, correct.
That's crazy.
Yep.
What was it like meeting Bobby V?
He was in his own world, honestly.
He was a new artist at the time as well, too.
Right. He was in his own world. He didn't bother anybody. I don't know if he had his attention on somebody else, but it wasn't me. So thankfully, but yeah, we took that picture. I don't even remember taking that picture. I don't remember it at all, but yeah, he wasn't personable or nothing. He was just in his own world. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know you got the people like that.
Yeah, which is fine. But yeah, I got that money and I was out.
So then, there's another black men spread. The Puerto Rico issue. Vita Guerra's on the cover. She brings a whole bunch of girls, and you're one of them. Y'all, she loves Vita.
I love you, Vita. That's my girl.
So you do this spread. That's another amazing spread, which I remember we were at the exhibit. We're going to get to the Vixen exhibit. Keith Major seen her, and he tapped me on the shoulder. It's like, what magazine is she in? And I brought him around this counter. I'm like, she's here. This is her. He was like, damn. So, it happened to be the Puerto Rico issue of Black Men. Because Bianca had it laid out. It was on Lisa's spread. That's all you saw.
Yeah.
So what was that like going back home to Puerto Rico to shoot for this?
It was amazing. Again, it was Vita because she was told, it was Black Men Magazine, right? Okay, so Black Men Magazine back then would do a lot of, just Vita issues. It would be a Glory issue, I think it was, but Vita got a lot of issues by
covers.
herself.
Yes.
And I know she wasn't having sex with nobody on that, so shout out to Vita because she wasn't doing no dirt for her magazines. So anyways, she was, they had told her they wanted to do this whole magazine, so Vita and Friends, and they wanted to shoot it in Puerto Rico. I guess somebody came up with the concept. They knew that would be like a great photo op. So yeah, she calls me and she's like, hey, you want to go to Puerto Rico? We're doing a bunch of magazines. And I was like, oh my God, please. Like, yes. Yes. So I remember actually did a whole bunch of stuff in Puerto Rico. There was like a big famous show back then, that was hosted by some guy. I started booking a bunch of stuff to get paid, but yeah, we had so much fun on that shoot. We actually went out in Puerto Rico.
And you like to dance and turn up, so I know it was a time.
It was. I had an amazing time. I love Vita. She was one of those girls. There wasn't a lot of those girls. Ivana, Lyris. Vita, Nicole, there was not a lot of those girls. And there's a difference between girls who were just, let's just say, not nice.
Yeah.
But then there's girls like them that were just so kind and so loving and like, hey, let's get this money together. Let's do this. And, you could just tell their spirits were right. And that was just God always putting these spirits next to me. But
you were also in another Black Men issue that year, the 100, I think it was the 101 Sexiest Women of 2005.
Ayy.
And you were listed as one of them. So that was like, kudos to you for that. Kudos to you for that one.
Thank you.
It's great to be in.
Thank you.
And you were like busy.
I was.
So this next video, I don't like it.
What?
Because I said, I had another interview, and I said, you're not a real video vixen unless you have the blink and you miss it.
Oh, no. What was it?
Pretty Ricky, your body.
Okay.
If you blink, you miss it. She's in there for 2 seconds. And I think every video vixen has you have the videos where you're the leads, you're the features, so we've seen you all in the videos. Then every vixen has that one video where you blink, you miss it. For some reason, it's like a staple. You're not a video vixen if you don't have one. How did that come about with the Pretty Ricky video?
I walked off set. That's what happened.
And what make you walk off set?
So back in the days, there was different roles. There was a lead. There was a backup. I don't even know what they're called, but there was a lead. It would be like main. Then it would be like lead girls.
Principal,
yes,
extra.
Principal. And then there would be extras. And I'm not going to go to a video set because I know if you're an extra, you're going to have all these men on top of you. You don't have makeup. It's disgusting. It's hot. You're sitting there for hours. You don't get paid. So I always said, if I'm not a lead, don't call me. I don't want to do it. And I'm not being bougie. It's because of everything I just said. I don't want nasty men all over me.
Right.
So again, I got picked, and I remember because I felt like I knew it. I knew it in my spirit. They were like, yeah. And I'm like, which role is that? They're like, it's the lead. And I'm like, but how many leads are there? Like, what are we doing? So anyways, I'm on set, and here comes somebody, word on the street. After we filmed that shot, word on the street is, you guys are no longer the leads. Some other girls are leads. Did they cast? How did they all of a sudden become the lead girls?
Right.
Now we're the extras. Now we're going to get paid as extra. Like, what are you talking about? And then, of course, word on the street was that those girls were just the girls banging the artists. And then that's what happened. So I'm like, okay, one more time I'm going to ask you, am I the lead or not? No, it's no longer. So I jumped off set and I walked off set.
Wow.
And I got off because I'm not.
I don't blame you because I feel like if I'm not going to be seen throughout the video, I ain't coming either. Like, it defeats the purpose. Why am I here?
Right.
Especially if you're on set for hours.
And
the video drops and you see yourself for a second.
Hot.
And it's a 4-minute video.
Hot. And then you're getting paid chump change.
Yeah, no. I don't.
So that's what happened. That's what happened. That's why I got 1 second.
It was at least it was a good shot. You were smiling, so you cracked a smile, then it was over. So it was a good little 1 second.
Yeah.
Just frame that. So also, you are also one of the most promotional ad featured girls because Tigger's Kittens. the calendars. Every issue of King, Double XL, the source I have seen from '04 to like '06, that ad is in every magazine. I'm like, do she even know she's in all of these issues with this damn Tigger Kitten ad? And you like right in the middle of the girls.
Yes.
You, Gloria, and another woman. Not Gloria Velez, it's another Gloria.
My best friend.
Yes. So there is two Glorias. Is her best friend that was also a Tigger's kitten. How was it like working with Big Tigger, and what made you want to become one of his kittens in his calendars and hosting parties everywhere?
P.S. By the way, I still love you. I still love you, Tigger. So back then, I had met Tigger early on. I don't think I was doing music videos yet. I think I was just, out in the streets with my girlfriend back then. I had a best friend. So I had met Tigger early on. And then from there, again, I always say this, it's just angels. He was just an angel. I don't know. He just took I guess I don't know. It was a father, like a husband. I'm just kidding. We used to talk about that a lot, but we won't because he's now with somebody. All respect to him, and his family. So I don't know what role he took on, but everywhere, everything he did, it was always, he wanted me there. He wanted me there. He wanted me there. It was like, I'm the girl. Like, I'm sitting next to him. I'm standing next to him. Like, every single thing that I ever did. And the crazy thing is he paid. Like, he paid you the money. If you were flying here, he was going to pay you for this, pay you for that. So I don't know. He just took a liking. I don't know if he was my angel. He was the one that actually pushed me out of the industry and said, go to school and do not look back. And he closed the door, locked the key, threw away the key and said, do not come back. And I went back to school. We'll get into that if we have time. But I don't know. I guess my protector, God sent him for his, duty. And so everywhere. I don't know. He was always, Lisa's next to me. It didn't even matter. If you look at the calendars, go back and look at the calendars. Like, the girls are all leveled. Like, it would be
it's like a level. A hierarchy with the girls.
But you would see that everybody made sense, and then I was the little short one next to him. Because he was no, Lisa's next to me. He didn't care, in front of him in every picture. But that was just it. So he always...
There was a lot of girls. He had a lot of girls. Kittens.
He did. And how I got into the kittens was he used to promote it back then on the radio, talked about it a lot, Tigger's kittens. I think Gloria was his first kitten. Yeah. Gloria Velez. One of his first kittens. And so he would promote you like that. So I was like, cool, if you're promoting, that's more. And of course, I just always loved going with him. So yeah, he just picked me as that girl because I'm that girl.
I'm sure it was a good time.
It was.
So you guys hosted 106 in Park one time too, and you met Beyonce.
I did.
So how was that hosting 106?
We had a time. It was more so a party. It was literally a party. It was actually for Tigger's birthday, and he wanted us to go with him and come with him. So he flew a bunch of Tigger's kittens with him to celebrate his birthday, got us all rooms, and we got to stay. We partied. So we hosted 106. I don't even think we knew Beyonce was coming. It was supposed to be a surprise. Okay. It was his birthday present, a surprise or whatever. So so she just actually ended up coming, and it was quick. It was, she wasn't gigantic back then. Now. Yeah,
this around the B-Day era.
Correct.
Close to that album. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if she were to come in, I'd probably be like, whoa, but I'm not very whatever the word is, starstruck. But yeah, it was more of a party. We were so drunk the whole trip. We were just partying our little tail feathers off. So yeah,
tail feathers.
Yeah.
All right now.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what it was. But
everybody can say they hosted 106 in Park. That is crazy.
I know.
Memory to have. 106 was the show.
Thank you for you and Bianca for always just reminding us.
You should be reminded. You guys did a lot. So then 06, another video that I do not like. Rick Ross pushed it to the limit. You're in that video for you're not even, your legs are in the video.
I don't even know.
Someone is sitting right in front of you that blocks you out of the entire shot.
Right.
But it's you in the video.
Yeah.
So was that just come in?
I don't even remember what it was. It's almost I feel like it was, the tail end of my career, and it was starting to show. And so I think I just ended up in that role, and I was a lead, but again, it was different leads. It was that girl was the lead, but then the rest of us were leads to it too. But
Yeah.
I don't even know. I think Rick Ross videos were a lot of just Rick Ross and men. It wasn't like towards the end, I think he had more girls, but I don't even know what happened in that video. But yeah, they did me no justice.
Yeah, then we get to, there's two more, you guys. The last big one is the final one, and then she walked. DJ Khaled, Trick Daddy, Pitbull,
Yes.
born and raised, shot in Miami. What was that video like?
I'll tell you instantly, quickly, because I'm not afraid. I went there to do. I did that video because Khaled and I were friends. So he was like, "Hey, can you do me a favor? Come and do this video because it's for Miami." It was born and raised in the county of Dade, so it was like, typical Miami girl. So he was like, come do me this favor, just come do this video quickly. And I was like, cool, no problem. That's my boy. Cool, whatever. I'm like, I just need my own trailer. Like, I don't want to be bothered because whatever. I just felt like I just want my own trailer. As long as you give me that. He was like, okay, you got it. No problem. Do you know, it was a great set. It was a little ghetto. Pitbull was nice. It was hood. I love you guys.
And that sounds crazy coming from you because you guys don't know Lisa had a hood rat era.
I love it. I love it.
It was hood, but she had a hood rat era. Okay.
It was the whole time. What do you mean? I'm still a hood rat, okay? The darker, the better. Like anything, that's how I became friends with Khaled because he was hosting those dark parties and I was always in them every single time. But this was ghetto. Like this was like Opalaka ghetto, like Martin Luther King. Love you guys.
Wow.
But anyways, on set, I'm sitting in my trailer. By myself.
And what happens?
I'm wearing a dress, and I don't even know why I had nothing underneath, but I'm wearing a dress. Here comes Trick Daddy. Hey, I'm like, hey. Oh, what? We're not friends anymore? We've never been friends. I've never met you. What? Oh, you want to act like a stranger? And I was like, and this is the I felt like this was starting to be the tail end of the fork in the road. Like, we're going to decide where we're going, Lisa, because it was getting nasty. Ever since that black man accident, it just started getting nasty. Like, I got off of the Pretty Ricky set, and then here he comes, raises my dress, tries to just feel up on underneath my dress. Are we strangers now? I'm like, get the hell off me. I don't even know how. He got out. I got out. I don't know what it was, but I'm like, Khaled, if you don't get your boy, and Khaled's like, I'm coming. I'm like, get him away from me. But that's what most of the stories were for some of the Vixens. And so when you do interview them, some of them will tell you, like, it was a nasty world. It could have been a nasty world. And just like that, it was just, like, am I supposed to allow you to do this? Like, why? Because you're one of the artists. But yeah, that was my experience with that.
So that wasn't pleasant?
No, it was not pleasant for the first time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry you had to go through that because I'm sure that was uncomfortable.
It was awful. Something I will never forget.
Right, and Trick is a Miami legend, so that kind of sucks. For that. You had to experience that. So that's the tail end.
Yeah.
And now the end comes. Lil Wayne, Robin Thicke, the Shooter video. This is the final time anyone sees you. No one sees you again after this video. How does it come about? After it wraps, you're like, okay, I'm done. Take us through.
So I knew it was coming to an end. Again, it was a fork in the road. I felt like it was coming. So I'm very much, I guess I was talking to God, but I was lost in that moment, not really directly talking to God, because now I directly talk to God and he answers. So I said to myself, okay, we're going to give this a try. We're going to figure this out. What do you want to do? You want to act? Do you want to keep going? Do you want to do magazines? So I asked my girlfriend if she would like to go to California with me for 30 days. Let's try this out. Let's see where it takes us. It was crazy. It was like a backpack experience. We brought like barely any clothes. We asked to stay. I guess California back then had little management where they would, rent out condos to a bunch of models or girls that want to just, work. And so they would get them work, but they would supply, you know, your stay. They would say, okay, stay with me, and then I'll book you, and then you pay me a percentage. I guess that was the thing in California.
Okay.
So we ended up actually finding some girl who, at the end of the day, she was trying to also freaking get with me. And I was like, it was a girl trying to get with me, but she's trying to be my manager. Ended up getting pissed at me because I wasn't giving into it. So yeah, we set out, we got that apartment, we started working for some girl. And that was my first experience. It was like, oh, you don't want to be with me, blah, blah, blah. And okay, fine. And she kicked us out.
Wow.
Kicked us out. So we had to find somebody else to go stay with. And it was awful. We were sleeping on the floor.
Wow.
Like of blankets, and like it was just. And so we started casting for different things, and then here comes this Benny Boom casting, and it was for the Lil Wayne and Robin Thicke, mind you. I was the biggest Lil Wayne fan ever throughout my whole entire career. Even though he was on that Bobby Valentino shoot, I still didn't come out to see him because I always stuck to my professional. I do not have any relationships with any of these artists. I am not going to. I'm about my money. I'm going to get my money, and that's it. It was never steering left, never, ever, 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 ever. So, yeah, we basically casted. We got picked, and I didn't actually get that role until Benny Boom walks in to one of the trailers where all the girls are getting their makeup, their hair, which is the director. And he's like, I want her to do the lead. So he's like, hey, I'm going to have you do the lead with Wayne. You're just going to be with Wayne, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, cool.
Which was a good lead because that was another one that was your video.
Yeah. So yeah, it was amazing. I wish we can I was going to tell you to maybe you can try it still. There was like an MTV behind the scenes of making of the video back in the days we used to have. And Wayne was actually like on there like, do you see this girl? Do you see this girl? And so, yeah, so we shot the whole thing, and this was the fork in the road. So do you want to get into it, or do I
Yes,
get
let's
into
get
it?
into it.
So we shot the whole video, and then video set wraps. We're about to leave.
Okay.
And here comes Wayne and his entourage, and then one of the makeup artists or somebody who was his assistant was like, hey, Wayne wants to talk to you. And I was like, okay, not a problem. So Wayne comes. This was the end of my career. This is how I decided I got to go, because I was already fed up. I was tired. I was over it. I'm like, I'm done. I got to go back to school. So Wayne's like, oh, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. Do you think I can get your number? And that's when he was with Trina. And I was like, aren't you with Trina? And everyone's like, no, they're literally broken up. You can look it up. You could see it. Do your like research. And I was like, okay. And I was like, yeah, let's exchange numbers. So when we exchanged numbers, I took it upon myself to just be like, okay, let's look into it. So him and Trina were not together. And I said, okay, so if I'm going to do this, that means that my career's over.
Right.
Once I date somebody in the industry, I'm washing my hands. So that's how I washed my hands. That's when me and Wayne started dating. Okay. And I went back to college.
And that's also when you told me you deleted all your MySpace page. For y'all who may not even know what MySpace is, that was the social media before social media. The good social media, because it wasn't what it has evolved to now. It wasn't too toxic.
Right.
So you delete everything, and you just fall off the face of earth.
Completely.
And no one sees you anymore. And that's why now it's time to get into my quick segment called Show Me the Money.
What is this?
Show me the money. Out of every video you've done, which was the one where you got paid the most? Where you walked away like, this me, I got all this. I'm balling.
Diddy.
How much? You remember?
I don't even remember. But it was 2 days worth. And it was like thousands.
Okay. So shake your tail for that was your biggest video payday.
Yep, it was. It was
It should
Diddy.
be.
It's Diddy.
It should be.
It's Diddy.
It definitely should be. I was hoping it was going to be that one. Okay. So now you're out there in the street. You're dating Wayne.
I'm dating
He records
Wayne.
a specific song called Lisa Marie, which is like a cult classic. you want to say that?
Google it. Y'all should look at it.
So what was that like? You're in hiding. No one sees you. Now a song leaks. And it's like, it's going crazy.
It was crazy because I remember while I was dating Wayne, I was doing my best, trying my best to just stay away from everything because, you know, I wanted to focus in school. And it was awesome. He was so supportive. People don't know this about him, but like Wayne's an artist, but the way he was before, it was just TV and radio, and that was just an act.
Right.
Like Wayne himself is such an amazing person. Like would drop everything. He'd be in the middle of a concert and I would call or I need you to do something like stupid on MySpace. Like, can you? And he'd record right then and there in the middle of a concert or anything. Like that's how Wayne was. Like I would call him at 3:00 in the morning. My car got towed. Help me. And he would come and get my car towed. And he was such an amazing person. So while I was in school, he would like he was just like, you got this. You got this. Like, you're going to do great. You're going to do great. And blah, blah. So I forgot the question.
The Lisa Marie song, at least.
Oh, okay. So I'm in school, and so he's like, "Yeah, you're doing great." Blah blah, pushing me in. I don't know. I think it was just I remember I was in my parents' house. I was laying on the carpet, and he calls me, and he's like, "I'm at the studio. You want to come?" And I was like, "No, I don't want to come or whatever." So I was like, "But have fun." I'm like, "Why don't you just make a song about me? That'd be fun." And he's like, "Okay." He's like, "I'll make a song about you." It was just like for shits and giggles. So yeah, and it wasn't supposed to be what it was. It was just between him and I. He put it on a CD,
Right.
and it was just personal. Like, here, this is for you, and blah blah blah, just or whatever. And that person actually leaked it.
I'm glad they did. That's a good song. That's a good song. I'm glad they leaked it. It deserved to be leaked.
It was terrible, but to imagine me, I'm like, please, I don't want. I remember I was crying when I heard it was everywhere. Like my boy's like, oh my
A
God.
lot of people know that song. Like, if you don't know the Lisa Marie song, like, that's crazy. A lot of people know that song.
It's
that song
crazy. Yeah, it was supposed to be very personal. And so that guy leaked it, and that
Could
was
you
it.
imagine if that was a single and a video dropped and you was a girl? That was going to put you right back into that light.
It was. I actually asked Marcus if I could come back, and I said, there's a song, like, can I do a magazine cover? Like, it's about to take up. I tried taking Dips back a lot. He was like, no. Even
We're talking about Marcus Blasting Gang, you guys. Black Men Magazine, fashion editor, Word Up Magazine, all that good stuff.
Yeah, so I asked him, and he was like, no, didn't give me nothing, didn't want to do a show. Oh, maybe a something. But yeah, didn't give me nothing. I even asked Tigger a couple times, Tigger, can we do a Chris Brown video? Hang up the phone.
Can we do a Chris Brown video?
He would hang up on me. He would be like, no, leave me alone. Stop.
Wow.
So there was a lot of times where I did try to come back.
So you said the gigantic Lakers player was -1. What was Lil Wayne?
I'm going to blush.
Because I'm sure people going to watch this and be like, well, she commented on the Lakers player. What was it like with him?
Actually, I don't even know what to rate him. No one's ever asked me this question.
Did you lick the rapper?
Golly, I almost answered that. I almost answered it. Does that answer it?
That answers
I
it.
almost
That
answered
answers
it. Does that
okay, y'all, it was
answer it?
good. It was good. She give it a 10.
I love him. I
give it a
love
10.
him. I still do. Like, I loved him. He was an amazing person. So that's more so for me. Like, it's a connection. Like, it's not like about, yeah. So
Okay.
I loved him.
All right. That's fair. That's good. He was a 10. So you're out the industry. When does the relationship with Wayne end?
It was a couple months afterwards, just because he wanted more from me, and I wasn't able to give him that because I'm not that kind of girl. Like, meaning I'm not that kind of woman as you see. Like, I have my own independence. I want to do my own thing, meaning like I want to do something. I can't just be a wife. I can't just be the girlfriend or let me just sit in the studio. And that's what he wanted. He wanted me to sit in the studio and just do nothing and just be supportive. And that's not me.
You just be like the kept girl.
Yeah. So that's not me. I've always been just, I want to do this, I want to do that. And he didn't want that. So it was just, then it started just becoming this a little bit more so because he wanted this and I didn't want it. So it fizzled down and that was it. And then we just ended it.
So that ends. You're in school. When did you graduate school?
I think I graduated, I want to say like 3 years later, because then I just went into actually nursing, did not work because I messed around. That's what happens when you mess around and you don't do it. So I ended up being an ultrasound tech, which is now
Okay.
what I'm doing 16 years later. So I think I graduated like in 3 years after that.
And with that being said, stay tuned for part 2 to my interview with Lisa Marie because it gets bolder and better. More stories to come.
Who did we date next?
What does she rate them? -1 or 10. Catch me on the Vixen Tribute podcast. I'm your host, Pt.1. Follow me on the Vixen Tribute pod, the Vixen Tribute Instagram page. Follow Lisa Marie at TheLisaMarie05. Fitness, Vixen content, God, all that good stuff. She's a mom. She's incredible. She's great. And we are signing off. Peace out.